Hey everybody, welcome back to Year of the Batman. Today's episodes from the 1960s Batman are The Ring of Wax and Give 'em the Axe. This episode starts off in a wax museum, and this lady's about to unveil a Batman exhibit, and they open up the exhibit, and it's actually the Riddler. And the Riddler, his like wax thing, he like sprays the audience with a bunch of it's either blood or paint. There's no telling with that psychopath, and he leaves some riddles for Batman to solve. So typical fashion, cops call Commissioner Gordon and the chief. Chief calls Batman and Robin because they refuse to do any work by themselves. Um, they call Batman and Robin, and they figure out the riddle, and they go to the library because they suspect the Riddler's gonna steal a book, and he it's so silly. He steals like a wax figure because like the solvent in the wax can melt like anything in the world pretty much. Um, so he wants to break into the library vault with that because it's quiet. I'm just like, Riddler, why do you care if it makes a noise or not? Like, you're fine, dude. But it's just silly for the sake of silly, and I love it. So the Riddler, he uses the wax solvent to make a hole on the lock to the vault, so he gets in. Batman and Robin show up, and Riddler freezes them in the wax like on their feet, and they escape out the door. And he steals a treasures of Incan or like treasures of Incan past, something like that, because he's looking for a treasure. So Batman and Robin, they get out of his little trap, and they pursue him to uh, I guess his hideout. And sorry, I'm a bit distracted because the Riddler henchwoman in this episode, my word, she is so fun. I mean, there's a couple episodes back where I was in love with this girl named Babette, but oh my god, her name's Moth. She blows that girl out of the freaking water. Holy cow! I mean, this show knows how to cast beautiful women. I mean, not even talking like 60 standards, like today's standards. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman. Anyway, enough about her. I can go on though. So Batman and Robin, they or no, got ahead of myself. So I go to the Riddler's next clue, which leads them back to the Wax Museum, and Riddler and his gang are dressed up as like colonials, and they shoot Batman and Robin with blow darts, and they kidnap them, and then they take the Batmobile, and they go back to their hideout, and they string them up and put them under the container of like the melting wax. And I'm just like, if that wax can melt anything in the world, how strong is that metal vat holding it? Because I'm more, if I can melt anything but not that substance, I'm very interested in the non-meltable substance. But so the Riddler and all them are watching them descend, and the lady's like, "Hey, Riddler, these fumes are kind of getting to me. Can we like watch them on the computer or something?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, we might die. That's a good idea." So they're watching them on the television, and Batman, he sees this like random barrel, and he's like, "Oh, that thing, it's like really weak to heat, but it is explosive, so fingers crossed." So he uses sunlight's reflecting in through like a random hole in the wall, and he uses his belt buckle to aim it just right at the substance, and there's this huge explosion. And Riddler, he's like using his camera to look around, and he sees Batman and Robin on the floor, and he thinks he's dead. Doesn't even check their body. He's just like, okay, that's good enough for me. So they go to this like it's this other museum where a an Incan sarcophagus is on display, and they think, oh well, he's going after that because the the riddle or the book led him to that sarcophagus, which has the treasures. So Batman and Robin, they show up, and they can't get in, and Robin's like, "Look, a window," and Batman's like, "Oh, it's too big for me. I could never." And Robin's like, "Well, I can fit in." So Robin goes up there, and he gets ambushed by some guys and he gets captured. And Batman, he's like super worried. He's like, ah, oh, dang it, I can't wait any longer. I'm going in, and he's going to about to like crash into the building, and he has like this bat ram, and it's like this little cushion that's like this big that pops up front. It's hilarious. And he calls the cops and he's like, "Hey guys, just letting you know, Robin's captured and I'm gonna need backup. So yeah, just heads up on that." So Batman gets in, big fight ensues. This one's pretty funny because in the museum there's a whole bunch of like old timey torture devices. Like there's the rack and like the brazen bull and the things where you're stuck like this. I can't remember what they're called, but a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. And during the fight, Batman like methodically puts them all in those kind of old timey torture devices just to hold them still. And the girl, she tries to escape and she like falls into this like I want to say it's the brazen bull, but it's like some kind of bathtub where everything's covered but your head. It might be something similar. It's not important. Anyway, everybody's captured and Batman and Robin save the day. Um, but yeah, pretty simple episode. But the biggest draw to that episode is once again the actor that plays the Riddler. Holy cow, he was so charismatic that episode. My word, like this might have been his like best episode yet. He I was watching like the other cast members and I swear to god it looked like they were all trying to like hold back their smiling or giggling. He's all over the place. He has such an energy to him. He's just wild. And I know I said it before and I'll say it again. He would have made such a fun Joker, but he is hands down my favorite Riddler of any iteration of Batman. Hands down my favorite Riddler. He just does such a kooky job with it all, and there's really no notes in all honesty. Like I always have a blast every time I see that guy do his thing. But overall, plot wise, I didn't really have issues with anything. Just really solid 2 episodes. So I'd probably, if I was gonna rank it like from 1 to a 7, I'd probably give it a good another 6 out of 7. Like those 2 really high episodes back to back, and I'm loving this. Can't wait to see what next comes. But yeah, anyway, they'll do it. See ya.